Alright. Hi everybody, this is the developer behind Soviet Soldier, here for a second episode of the game. Before we continue, I do want to warn that this will include spoilers for the game, so if you're, like I said previously, if you're wanting to get an authentic experience, make sure to buy the game online to avoid spoilers. Last episode, we saw that Ivan and Alexei narrowly escaped the Germans after their home was destroyed and their parents were killed, unfortunately. And now we get to continue their journey. Alright, so without further ado, let's go. Resume. There we go. Alright, so this is taking place right after like I said, right after they were attacked by the Germans. Now they're wandering in the forest away from their homes. Trying to survive, just trying to survive, make sure they don't get caught by the Germans,
Alexei,
It's usually bad for people.
let's stop for the day. We can try and build a camp here.
Brother, do you have any more berries or water?
I'm sorry, Alexei. We are all out of food and water. I'm going to try and get us something. And meanwhile, you can start preparing our camp.
Okay.
Alexei, I know this is a tough time for us, but as soon as we get to a town, I promise you that we are going to get some warm food and a comfortable bed. Till then, I need you to stay strong. I'm going to go now. If anything happens, just yell.
Alright, so obviously, like I said, they've been on the travel for a little bit after their home was destroyed, so it makes sense that they're kind of hungry and exhausted after all this time. Luckily, we got a fresh lake water over here. That'll be good for the boys to get some water. Go.
Finally, some water. This is just what we need.
Oh, look at a nice little deer over
If
there.
only this gun had any bullets. Then I could get some food for Alexei.
We used them all last episode.
Ivan!
There, Lexi starts yelling. Something bad's obviously happening. And you can see he got spotted by two German soldiers. Alright, so now we have the option to either pull out the gun and try to threaten them, or just try to talk to them to get them to leave. But with the Germans, I'm going to go with empty threat probably works better than an empty plea.
Get the hell away from my brother!
Halt! Stopp!
And there you see some we're out of nowhere. We get a sniper to save us, thankfully.
Are you two okay?
Alexei!
He doesn't look wounded. It's probably due to fatigue. There's a base nearby that we can take him to. Pick up his body and follow me.
Alright, there we go. Follow Natalia. Alright, so as you can tell, like, she's a female sniper for World War II, They're kind of like, actually, if you look in a lot of media for Russians during World War II, you'll often see a female sniper. Compared to, like, other countries, they didn't use them as... Other countries were, like, more just only let men fight. Now, well, female snipers weren't, like, omnipresent in the Russia, in the Red Army. They still did exist, and did a lot. And they were more than just snipers. They served in just... I think the Night Witch is, like, one of the famous things they're for. Like, that was an aircraft regiment. Aircraft unit. And also did other stuff on the lines, too. Regular soldiers, mechanics. Like, you think of anything in an army, there was probably somewhere a female doing that in the Red Army. Because they were just that desperate during World War II. I'm not to say women are that. That's gonna come out wrong.
Down over here.
But in a lot of
And when
societies
we're
at the time, they
done,
didn't consider women to be
find me.
able to fight. So that's why I'm saying it's an exception.
What happened to him?
We've been going for days with little food or water.
All right. I'll take care of him now.
I'm gonna say I'll be back soon because I don't know if we're gonna be actually safe now.
Alexi, I'll be back soon. Just relax now.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little hungry.
Well, I think we still have some soup over there.
And you can see, like, in the background right behind her, there's Gleb, the guy we gave food to in the
Oh.
first level.
Hi, Evan. Glad to see you're alive.
Gleb, how did you get here?
When the alarm sounded, I decided to sneak into the forest, and I found some soldiers who brought me here. If I didn't have the food you gave me, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
I'm glad I was able to help. Hey, can you do me a favor and keep an eye on Alexi?
Of course, I owe you one.
Yeah, so if you decided not to give food to Gleb in the first level, then he wouldn't actually be able to survive this, and you wouldn't see him anymore. It'd just be presumed that he's dead. Alright, so right now we're gonna go get some soup. And after that, we're gonna go back to talk to Natalia. Soup sound. Alright, here's Natalia.
Good. You're here. I need you to tell the Colonel about what happened in the forest.
Okay.
The Commissar was kind of like over there. The
Natalia,
background.
good to see you.
And that's the Colonel.
Colonel, I just spotted and killed 2 German scouts who were about to kill this boy who can attest to that.
Yes, sir. This woman saved me and my brother from the Germans.
Therefore, I recommend an immediate evacuation of the base.
Wait 1 second.
And there's the Commissar coming over.
There is no reason to evacuate the base. Our intelligence suggests that the German army is over 12 miles away.
Well, then how do you explain the 2 German soldiers I just killed feet away from our base?
Simple. They got lost and ended up near our base by chance. Even if we wanted to evacuate, we have too much supplies and too many wounded. I suggest we prepare defenses.
If we start evacuating now, we may be able to save some supplies instead of losing everything if we just stay here.
Listen, I already tried to evacuate a city and it ended in disaster. I doubt it would be better here.
There's references, of course, our city where he kind of like left. I'm gonna call him out for that. It might make him a little bit angry, but
You didn't try to evacuate the city. You just abandoned us at the first sign of a fight!
I made the strategic decision to secure weapons for the Red Army and order the factory to be destroyed so the Germans could not use it.
You son of a bitch! My father died destroying that factory!
I'm glad he followed orders.
see, the Commissar's kind of like not a very like moral person, but he's like he wants to get results and try to save the city by
Enough.
anything possible.
I'll radio the army to send reinforcements, but we will not evacuate this position.
If the Germans attack now, we won't have enough manpower to defend this place.
Then arm all the non-combatants, including this boy here. And I want you, Natalia, to train him personally.
Colonel, I don't have the time to train him. Order someone else to do it.
This is not a suggestion. It's a goddamn order. Now, please, leave. I need to speak with the Commissar.
Fuck. Listen, I don't want to train you, so I'll just show you the basics. Grab a gun from over there and meet me by the shooting range.
All right. Since this is during World War II, excuse me, a lot of times younger people were conscripted into the army because, again,
Just
Soviets were
aim
desperate for
down and pull
manpower.
the trigger. There's nothing to it. Just shoot it.
Now the PPSH, Pupush. Oh, it was one of the favorite guns.
Not terrible. Let me show you the Molotovs. For these, all you have to do is light the cloth on fire and throw them. They are especially effective on people and light tank engines.
Well, the Soviets were famous for using Molotovs in World War II. They were actually used against the Soviets during the Winter War when they were fighting the Finnish, and they were named for the foreign minister, I believe, at the time, Vyacheslav Molotov. It's kind of interesting, like how such a unique thing that was used against them originally became so useful to them during World War II.
Not bad. Let's go check on your brother.
By the time this video comes out, there should be another update for her clothing textures. I've been trying to improve some of the earlier game assets, so she'll have a new uniform, basically, by the time it's coming out, or the next update of the game.
Oh, and I never got your name.
Oh, sorry. It's Ivan.
Your name is Ivan? What coincidence, that's the name of my... Was the name. Never mind.
That kind of goes a little bit of her backstory there. Kind of obvious, so I'm not going to spell it out for people, but it's like she's...
Hey, Ivan.
Alexei! I'm glad to see you're okay.
Are we safe now, brother?
Yes, we are.
I like it, just of course, you just ask that question. It's like something bad happens. It's like, if anyone in a movie ever says, "Oh, is everything going to be all right now?" No. Same thing right here. We got the Germans attacking the plane over here. Because of course it's not going to be all right.
Prepare for evacuation.
Like I said, the Germans just got here, so now we need to get out of here
Boys all
quickly.
right? Follow me.
I do love the music I made, or didn't make it, I bought for this game.
What are you two doing over here?
I'm trying to evacuate the children.
These trucks are reserved for able-bodied men and supplies. Your orders are to go to the front.
Oh, fuck you.
You may later.
And this goes kind of like in the Commissar's mentality of that Soviet Union, its survival are paramount, and the evacuation of civilians are more of a secondary objective for him. So now we're going to have to try and defend while everybody else is evacuating. Go over here. You can see Gleb's now part of this too.
All right. Ivan, you man the machine gun, while I provide cover fire from the tower.
What should I do?
Cute little Lexi.
Go get ammo from that tent and bring it to Ivan and me. Good luck.
Alright, so now we're going to get a machine gun over here. And as you're firing, Alexi will continue to try and bring you some ammo. Now, a key thing for this is you gotta shoot the Germans with the MP40s first. If you don't, they're gonna quickly get rid of your health. gun jam, so now we're gonna have to head back over here. Fall back. Wait for the next attack of them. Alright, there we go. Got a couple more. See if I can try and get a Molotov off him. Missed it, dang it. You gotta be careful with enemies on all sides. There we go. And you see Germans there have a tiger.
It's a tiger. We have to get out of here.
Ivan, look!
And you can see right there, that's the SS officer from the first level who killed your mom and dad, in effect. I'm gonna try and shoot him, see if we can get anything off right here.
Let him live. Shit.
Gun jammed there.
You boys have to get going. I'll cover you.
Alright, so he's gonna cover us while we try to retreat. You can see we got one little vehicle left there that didn't abandon us. And unfortunately, the guy that tried to save us was not able to save himself. Great tragedy.
After we retreated from that military camp, we kept on encountering the Germans, and every time we fell back. Until we got orders to head to Stalingrad, the city that bears
Alright, so that
Stalin's
means
name was of
next
utmost
battle is going to be the Battle of
importance to us
Stalingrad, a
as
very
a strategic
famous one.
political city. To help defend the city, I was formally conscripted into the Red Army as a rifleman, and my brother Alexei is considered to be a son of the regiment, so he can help.
Yeah, the Sons of the Regiment were kind of like kids that were in their army. They weren't like necessarily fighting, but were helping alongside, trying to give ammo and just like kind of like messengers. Alright, so that's everything for episode number 2. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to get notified about this content. And you guys all have a good day. Bye.